It's one of the sporting world's longest and fiercest rivalries. Both parties divide opinion, and no, I'm not talking about clubs or players. It's the battle of the sports brands, Nike vs Adidas, or Nike Adidas, however you want to pronounce it, take your pick, because today they'll be taking each other on head-to-head in do-or-die clashes in various modes of FIFA 20. First in kickoff, where they'll be placed in a two-legged affair, home and away, CPU vs CPU action. Also in career mode, where we'll see how both teams perform in a regular season, and finally a World Cup tournament will ultimately decide the best footballing sports brand of all time. Step aside Puma and Under Armour, the big boys are out to play today. If you're looking to keep up to date with all the latest scores, news, transfers, and everything the footballing world has to offer, make sure to check out OneFootball. It's available on both iOS and Android. It allows you to follow your favorite teams, your favorite players, and so much more. The download link is in the description, so make sure to give it a go. It's completely free. It is a must-have app for every football fanatic. First and foremost, we are going to meet the squads that are going to represent both Adidas and Nike. They're both reigning in Spain. You might have already guessed it. We've got the Adidas team of Real Madrid. It's their kit sponsor. Probably one of the biggest teams in the world. Probably one of the most notable teams in the world. And they'll be up against El Clasico rivals in Barcelona. And you guessed it, they will be the team represented by Nike. Both massive club rivals and both kit sponsors are rivals. It's a match made in heaven today. And we're going to be meeting the squads that'll do battle in this two-legged affair. So first cap off the rank, we're going to meet the Adidas squad first, and oh my goodness, on first glance, it's absolutely amazing. They already have their own team in FIFA 20, the Adidas All-Stars. However, we've customized Real Madrid so that we can put them into career mode. We can put them into a World Cup tournament and all that good stuff. But the captain, the man leading the line in the center forward role, is of course Lionel Messi. He's up front with Mohamed Salah and Paulo Dybala. The midfield three will be Kante, Cruz, and Paul Pogba. What a midfield three to have there. At the back four, it's going to be Hummels and Laporte, the two centre-backs, Alexander-Arnold at right-back, and then David Alaba is going to be starting at that left-back position. Andre ter Stegen will be switching allegiances. You see a lot of players that are switching from Barca to Real Madrid just because of their kit sponsor, just because of their boot sponsor. As we scroll down to the bench, we've got depth, we've got quality. David De Gea, the backup goalkeeper. That's how much world-class quality Adidas have in their ranks. Insigne, Silva, Son, Benzema, De Ligt, and Pjanic, the two Juventus boys. As we move down through the reserves, there's just depth on depth. None of these squads, both of these squads, do not lack depth whatsoever, so they should be fine in the career mode simulation. We've got the likes of James, Immobile, Roberto Firmino, João Felix, the new up-and-comer in world football, Gareth Bale, Jovic, Nicola, Pepe, Dele Alli, even Company makes his way in there. We've kept some of the Real Madrid originals considering they're sponsored by Adidas, so we've just kept them in here. Aaron Ramsey as well. It is a brilliant squad, one of the world's best, but wait and see who their opponents are in this Nike side. Make sure to comment down below, let me know. Who is your favorite sports brand, Nike or Adidas? For me, it's pretty, I like Nike in some stuff. I also like Adidas as well. It's a bit of a 50-50 for me, really. As we're going to move on and meet this Nike All-Star team. And you thought Adidas were jam-packed with footballing superstars, but step aside because Nike are here to conquer world football right now. They've got some of the biggest, some of the best, as we're going to start off with the front three. Neymar, Lewandowski, and Ronaldo, who's starting on the right wing. As a makeshift right winger, Eriksen, Modric, and KDB. Kevin De Bruyne will be that midfield three, one of the most creative and dynamic midfields you can get. Alisson will be in between the sticks. As we move on to the back four, it is Kimmich, Virgil van Dijk nominated for the Ballon d'Or, Captain Sergio Ramos, and Lenglet is playing at a makeshift left-back position. As we move on into the bench, the quality does not stop. Raheem Sterling, Gerard Piqué, Arthur, some Barcelona originals stay in this squad alongside Vidal. It is Courtois switching allegiances, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Dembele off the bench. I completely forgot that we have Hazard down here, Mbappe as well. We've got a lot of maneuvering to do, but Casemiro will also switch allegiances. De Jong as well recently transferred to Barcelona. A lot of the Real Madrid players who we've swapped clubs here. We've got Zlatan as well making an appearance. Cavani even. This squad is just never ending. So many quality players are signed on tonight. We're probably moving Kylian Mbappe to that bench position, and we're taking off Vidal for Hazard. That is definitely going to change. And you know what? Harry Kane on for Aubameyang. Some substitutes done, and I think that is probably the best starting 11, the best bench we could ever field. The Nike All-Star team versus the Adidas All-Star team. It is going to go down. And let us us know down below, what are your predictions for today's bout? Who is going to win the battle in career mode, in kickoff, in tournament mode? Leave your predictions. I'm leaning more towards Team Nike, but I think ADIDAS could give them a good run for their money. And as promised, the first leg is going down at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid are out for this one, representing the ADIDAS boys. And the battle of the endorsements, the battle of the sporting brands, the exhibition match of the century, as promised, has arrived. And this is probably the biggest and best head-to-head action you could ever see. Aggregate might have to end up coming down to splitting these sides at the end of these two fixtures, but let's get straight into things here. We all know their lineups, we all know the star-studded lineups they have and the players at their disposal. Enough talk, now it's time for the action. Let's get this one underway. Jordi Alba now, this ADIDAS side is pushing high up the field. We haven't had our first big highlight, but it might come right here. It is Dybala to Messi. The Argentine connection fails right there, and that could have been a brilliant opening. Messi on his weak foot, but it's back to Neymar. If it's him, he can wriggle past the defense as now Nike pressing men forward. They're desperate for this away goal. Eriksen to flick it up. He went for the audacious. Heads back into Virgil van Dijk. Can he kickstart a counter-attack for Team Nike and get that crucial away goal leading into the game against the Camp Nou? The second leg looms large. And now Cristiano Ronaldo, a place where he's dominated throughout his whole career, the Bernabeu. You'd think he'd feel right at home, but no. Team ADIDAS are very strong. First substitute of the match, surprisingly, Neymar comes off for Eden Hazard. ADIDAS now might be on the counter-attack here. Pogba finds the ball through to Messi. Messi, is that a picture-perfect delivery? It is. And unfortunately, Mohamed Salah couldn't get a right connection on that. He had a Barcelona player on his tails. The Nike side trying to struggle to defend. It is Cruz, and that has been their best chance of the match so far. Alisson at the near post keeps him out. Here we go, Team Nike on the attack here. Beautiful ball from Eden Hazard. Ronaldo cuts back. He didn't go for the shot. Christian Eriksen tries one, and ter Stegen had to get down low. Hazard offside. A few final substitutions. Mbappe coming on for Lewandowski, and it's Bernardo Silva coming on for Team ADIDAS. Will there be one final twist in the tail here? Virgil van Dijk and Lionel Messi have been going at it this entire match. Finds a space into Luka Modric. And it's Christian Eriksen. He finds his way through to Mbappe off the bench. The super sub. What can he do here for Team Nike? It's Cristiano Ronaldo denied by Andre ter Stegen in the dying embers of the first leg. And Team Nike have been robbed of a goal there. Well, not really robbed, but it's ter Stegen's brilliance and his reactions that keeps him out. Ronaldo subbed off. It's probably the last action of the game. And well, that is it. That's why we're playing the second leg. Usually the CPU versus CPU battles aren't that captivating, but let's see what the second leg has to offer. It's all to play for at the Camp Nou. Here we are then, the decisive second leg. It is no Camp Nou in FIFA 20, but they're still going to battle it out either way. Nike vs ADIDAS round 2. Let's see if the sequel is better than the original. Surely it will be. Any more goals than last game should be a better matchup. We all know the lineups. We all know what's at stake here. It is all to play for. Messi at his former stomping ground. Van Dijk is here. And we have liftoff here in one of the greatest rematches of all time. No KSI and Logan Paul. I'm not looking at you. Whoever wins this one basically takes out the prize. Oh, here we are straight away. Team Nike not wasting any time. Christian Eriksen at the back post. That could have been dangerous. Finds his way over. Lenglet into the middle. Christian Eriksen back to Lewandowski. And now Christian Eriksen could fire this one home. You know it. It's Lewandowski. And ter Stegen with a big save. And Ronaldo's just touched it out. Now finds Dybala unconventionally. It's a deflection off Kimmich. And now Team ADIDAS to go for the away goal. It is Paulo Dybala. What is he going to do with it? Here the Argentine with a bit of an awkward spin. Alisson comfortable. Luka Modric over through to Kevin De Bruyne. Now Team Nike on home turf. They want to assert their dominance. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo, the number 7, through to Kevin De Bruyne. Can he find the killer ball? Does he have the killer instinct? Back to the Belgian. Cristiano Ronaldo slots one home. And there we have it. The first goal of the two-legged series. Cristiano Ronaldo does his famous celebration. And he's only gone and banged one into that bottom left-hand corner. Kevin De Bruyne with the assist. And the number 7 for Nike. He's their poster boy. He's one of their most famous athletes. He sends them into raptures right now. 1-0 up to Nike. And I think Trent Alexander-Arnold broke his ankle there. Advantage Nike. ADIDAS, it's over to you. And so quick and so fluid in attack. It is Neymar off to the path of Eriksen. Over the top, it is Lewandowski. The Polish gunslinger stopped. Finds his way to Ronaldo again. Ronaldo, can he get another goal? He's stopped by Laporte at the back. And it's Paul Pogba running through. Loses out to Sergio Ramos. It's all out action today. And Kevin De Bruyne might go for the finish. And no, we're just back and forth at the moment. No one can get a stronghold, a foothold on this match. And Team Nike not willing to risk it all right now. They need to throw the kitchen sink at this game and finish off ADIDAS once and for all. But no, they're still in with a chance. Now Team Nike willing to kill this game off. Lewandowski's offside, but he'll go for the shot. Over to Ronaldo. Finds Luka Modric, back to Ronaldo. They've got space, they've got numbers, and now it's Neymar. He's taken out. Is that Sergio? No, it is Laporte to take Neymar out. Is that the last man? We'll see how the ref decides to judge this one. It's caused mayhem. It's caused havoc between the two sets of players, and now ADIDAS are down to 10 men. They're really looking like the underdogs now. Laporte with a rash challenge. Oh, it's not even a penalty either. No double punishment. It's Cristiano Ronaldo on the end of this free kick. Will he convert? No. Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen fires away, and the Dane absolutely placed to perfection from the number 23. And Team Nike now are 2 goals to the good. They double their advantage there. Ronaldo, who did the little dummy run, and he let Christian Eriksen have a pop, and have a pop he did. Look at the techers, look at the bend, look at the swerve on that, and this is a lovely angle. This is brilliant stuff. 2 ter Stegens in net probably wouldn't have been able to save that. Eriksen take a bow. And swaps here going on. It is Casemiro on for Eriksen and Pjanic coming on. Do not know why they've taken off their best midfielder, Nike. Dybala steals it away. And now they have a runner. N'Golo Kante is onside. Now can the Frenchman finish for an away goal? No, it is Alisson to sweep him away. And there's Neymar. He'll fire it through to Cristiano Ronaldo. That could have been the third, but it's just off target. Nice little combination. Back to Dybala. What's he going to do? He gets tackled and gets bloody flopped to the floor. And now it's opened up for Team Nike. They're onside after Cristiano Ronaldo to finish it off here. And CR7. It is Nike superstar right here. Does the C celebration in a Barcelona jersey. It does not look right. It just looks unnatural. But for Team Nike, he will rep the boys, and now they are 3-0 up, down to 10 men. It was only going to get worse for Team ADIDAS, and surely now that is the CPU head-to-head battle 1. Cross into the middle. Messi tried to get the first goal for ADIDAS. It will be an away goal for Mohamed Salah. And now ADIDAS fire away. There's 10 minutes to go. They need to score 2 more to win on away goals. They're too busy celebrating. They need to get the goal back. They need to get the ball back and put it on the halfway line. They got some more work to do here, but it's nicely played. Messi with the volley, and right on the end of it at the near post, Salah tucks it away. Will he finish it once and for all? Ronaldo for the hat-trick. It'll find its way to Neymar, and that would have been spectacular. That is going to be that. ADIDAS did simply not turn up in any game whatsoever, and it will be the Nike Stars, and it will be the Nike All-Stars to prevail over the ADIDAS All-Stars in this CPU versus CPU 2-legged affair. But now they're going to go into career mode and into the World Cup tournament, and that is where ADIDAS can pick up their slack and get some more W's. They've taken a really massive L there. 3-1 on aggregate, 3-1 on the Knights. All right, here we are at the halfway stage in career mode. We are Real Sociedad of all teams, just because why not? And this is how both Barcelona and Real Madrid will be in career mode, just to prove that they both have the Nike and ADIDAS squad. There we go for Barcelona. That is their Nike side. And then Real Madrid right at the end with all the ADIDAS All-Stars. It is going to be another massive battle of the sporting brand heavyweights here in one season of career mode. And here we are at the end of the season. We all know it is a 2-horse race to the title. So let's see who took it out. The ADIDAS All-Stars or the Nike All-Stars. They both finished on 100 points. We're going to reveal it. And it is ADIDAS to get their revenge back. They've won silverware and they've taken home La Liga by 3 points. It would have been a decisive El Clasico then with 106 and 109 points. That's how they finished. Runners up for Nike, the ADIDAS All-Stars are champions of Spain. And what a league campaign it was. Over to the Copa del Rey, and there you go. It is Team Nike winning that one out. They came runners up, but they made up for it in the Copa del Rey. And it was also an El Clasico again in the semi-finals. A 3-1 victory on aggregate for Nike saw them go to the final. We'll check the Champions League, and Barcelona have won it against Atletico Madrid. Interesting stuff. Team Nike taking that one out. And then it was also another El Clasico, another classic rivalry between Nike and ADIDAS in the semis. It was the Nike All-Stars to win that one out, 2-2 on away goals. So there was silverware aplenty for both sides in career mode. Let me know who won this career mode battle down in the comments below. Because, you know, ADIDAS did win the title, but Barcelona win the Champions League and the Spanish Cup. That has got to be something as well. Messi is the top goal scorer with 29 goals. Will move down, and it is Team Nike coming in. Mbappe and Neymar both with 24 goals and 23 respectively. And then we have Heung-min Son getting 16 goals. Pogba with 14. Raheem Sterling with 14 for Nike. As we scroll down, it's one last player, Kevin De Bruyne with 11 goals. Top assists is Messi as well for Team ADIDAS. He carried them throughout this career mode save. It is Neymar with 9 assists, Carvajal with 9 assists as well. De Bruyne, Mbappe, Eriksen, all in the assist numbers. We'll take a look at clean sheets, and it's none of the keepers. Real Madrid, it was a combined effort with ter Stegen and De Gea. Ederson and Courtois also had their fair share of clean sheets for Team Nike as well. Okay then, part 3, the finale. Career mode battle is over. They can't be split. They've both won silverware and performed admirably, and now it is the tiebreaker, the World Cup. Let's see how both sides do on the world stage. So here we have the group stages of the World Cup. We've curated some of the best teams in the world. It is a very strong tournament right now, and it's Team Nike to find themselves in Group C. They've been gifted with this group. The United States, Poland, and Turkey. No disrespect to those sides, but I think Team Nike could really do it over all of those teams. Lewandowski is going to face Poland. Team ADIDAS, where are they? The All-Stars find themselves in a bit of a tougher group. They've got Spain, heavy hitters, and then also Denmark and Norway in there in the mix for Group H. In the other groups, it is Group G, Netherlands, Colombia, Portugal, Australia. Group F is France, Venezuela, Argentina, and Mexico. It is now Belgium, Czech Republic, New Zealand, and Uruguay. And in Group D is Ireland, Austria, Switzerland, and Wales. To make up Group B is Cameroon, England, Italy, and Chile, as you must have seen earlier. And then Group A, Brazil, Sweden, Russia, and Germany. So the group stages are done and dusted. It was easy pickings for Team Nike in their 3 wins out of 3. 9 points for them. Will move down into ADIDAS's group, and they finish in second position. It was a bit more difficult for them. They finished behind Spain, nevertheless qualifying for the round of 16. We'll see how both sides do. It was a 3-0 comfortable victory against Russia for the Nike All-Stars. And ADIDAS scraped past Switzerland there in the round of 16. The quarterfinals beckons, and there it is, Barcelona knocking out heavyweights France, former World Cup winners in 2018. And then Team ADIDAS with an emphatic 3-0 victory over Portugal. They are growing into this tournament, and it is the Nike All-Stars to face Spain, and Italy are taking on the ADIDAS All-Stars in the semi-finals. So here we have it, the final 4. I did not set this up so that they would meet in the final whatsoever. It's just somehow clicked all into place, and there we go. Neymar and Kimmich for Nike FC get them into the World Cup final. Now it's over to you, ADIDAS. What are you going to do? It's an injury for Laporte at the back, but that won't dampen the spirits. Will lead into this game against Italy. If they win this one, this would be a match made in heaven, and the battle for the World Cup will go on between the two sponsors. Messi and Alba fire them into the World Cup final. The scenes here that you love to see. And here we have it. It all comes down to this then. If I knew they'd match up in the World Cup final, I would have had this game that they'd play, but we've already had the CPU versus CPU battles. Now it's time for the simulation to take place. Here we go. Nike versus ADIDAS. The battle we've all been waiting for. One of the most mouth-watering fixtures here is going to be decided. Who are the world champions? And it is Team Nike to back up their CPU performance. It was a 3-1 aggregate victory, and in the final, they've beaten Team ADIDAS. Kevin De Bruyne with the brace, and it is Neymar with the finishing blow. Mo Salah, just like in the CPU battle, scored the one and only goal for the ADIDAS All-Stars. And Team Nike are World Cup champions. And there we go. They are victorious on the pitch in career mode and on the world's biggest stage, the World Cup. It is the Nike All-Stars to prove their ability, to prove their worth. What a tournament we have had here. Ronaldo finishes the top goal scorer for Team Nike as well. De Bruyne comes in there, as well as Neymar with a cheeky little 3 goals. Assist was Modric, De Bruyne, and Eriksen dominating there. And in terms of clean sheets, it was Alisson, not the right ter Stegen, to get the top clean sheet and the golden glove. But I think that is where we're going to end off today's video. If you did manage to enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like down below. It helps out so much. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications down below if you never want to miss out on any FIFA 20 career mode content on the channel. We're aiming to hit 50k before the end of the year. I'm not too sure if it's possible, but we'll give it a go. I've been BCHD. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all on the very next video.